Not wasting any fucking time. I just want to get this done with now. Oh shoot, I don't even have the sound pulled up right now. I don't have the fucking sound pulled up. I don't have it pulled up right now because I'm so... Ladies and gentlemen, if I seem a little more peeved right now during the podcast, there is some bad shit happening right now, and that explains why Steven is not here right now. Okay, look. We have 7 matches. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be right now. It's a fucking deadline. You know the concept is fine here. I just don't fucking like all the drama right now. We have a champion who's barely on TV and only wrestled 11 matches this year, and I just want the year to be over, okay? I just want it to be over right now. So if I go a little further right now with all of this, I apologize in advance, but I am not myself right now. Well, not myself in the sense that I'm not okay. Just Coffee Lover 239 here. But at least we have my right-hand man who actually has some sense. Sheepster.
Yo, what's up? I'm studying law. How are you?
And he's minoring in psychology. Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Hysterical response.
Oh, no, it's fine, Quiet Jam. Oh, yeah, our resident jokester, Quiet Jam.
Yeah, and for a second there, you sound like you said stench. And I was like, yep, that's justified.
Please, no. Well, Jesse's not here with us, and Aiden can't join us because he's got real-life shit. So you know what?
And I feel like I'm being poisoned by my mac and cheese right now.
No more wasting time. Let's just go. And yes, the sound effect stays despite this. Okay, look. Axiom, Nathan Frazier. Is there anything? Nope. No way. Nope. Never. Great. No background between these two. What the flying fuck? Okay.
Oh, I can tell you the background on both of these guys.
No, for this match. Okay, look. After the match on NXT was unceremoniously interrupted by a massive brawl featuring competitors in the Women's Iron Survivor match, Axiom and Nathan Frazier will run it back on the NXT Deadline Kickoff show. I pray that there's not an interruption now, okay? So go first, Sheepster. Now you get to be first.
I'll go, jeez. Fuck Axiom. I don't care.
Alright, what about you, Quiet Jam? Go on now.
Look, I've been high on Nation Frazier. Not many people realize that kid had 3 matches on NXT. I'm sorry, AEW for 3 matches. He was in AEW. They had a chance of signing this kid, and he decided he wanted to go to the mispromised land, or the unpromised land that is WWE. So he went to NXT, and like I said, he's like, both of these guys are ricochets in waiting. That's all they are. And this is a nothing match, and I hate to call it a nothing match, but these guys are literally just, they're waiting for their spot. They're not going to get a spot because it's like trying a good spot on a Dalmatian. But I digress with that joke. I'm going to say Nathan Frazier on this because, like I said, these guys pretty much cancel each other out.
All right. I'm just going to go with Axiom. I don't care about this match. And Jesse's saying the same as well. So with that, let's move on. Dijak versus Trick Williams versus Josh Briggs versus Braun Breaker versus Tyler Bate in a men's Iron Survivor Challenge to determine the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. Qualifying matches for the men's Iron Survivor Challenge began on the November 7th episode of NXT. Dijak became the first qualified entrant by defeating Tyler Bate. The following week, Trick Williams qualified by defeating Joe Coffey. On the November 21st episode, Josh Briggs qualified by defeating Carmelo Hayes. The following week, Braun Breaker qualified by defeating Eddie Thorpe. On December 5th episode, final spot in the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge was determined by a last chance fatal 4-way match between Bate, Coffey, Hayes, and Thorpe, which Bate won.
Coffey, you're a wrestler.
You're in a wrestling match?
Shut up. Hey, guys, I warned you. I'm not in the mood right now.
Okay, sorry.
No, but for real, I mean, I do like the Iron Survivor gimmick, actually. Like, I was a little hesitant at first, but it's like deathmatch, but like in real life and less death-like.
But it's like it's been done, and for people without that kind of foresight, It's been done, and giving it a new name is not giving it a new name. It's just putting a new coat of paint on an already rusty car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe, but you know
So,
what? It's still fun to watch. At least it's one of the only fun
I
things
mean,
to
they're
watch in
literally to the point of
NXT.
having Shawn Michaels stand at a ring and holding a stopwatch and going, "Okay, guys, you have 45 seconds to impress me." And I mean, come on.
45.
I
Come
wouldn't
on.
mind seeing that,
Come on.
honestly.
And of course, Shawn Michaels would have a hard time looking at the stopwatch because both his eyes are going in two directions like a chameleon. But anyway, I digress.
All right, let's just go. All right, your first Sheepster.
I have to go with Braun Breaker. Honestly,
All right, all
I
right.
always like the kid, and he can go.
Okay, all right. Jesse says Trick Williams or Dick Williams. Hey, there's only one Dick right now in wrestling on screen, and it ain't Trick Williams. It's fucking
kinky.
Nick Wayne. Quai Jam?
Oh man,
Go.
I'm gonna go another direction. I'm gonna go direction to a guy who could get a bit of shine if he goes solo, since they didn't give Gallus a chance. I'm gonna go Joe Coffey.
Joe Coffey's not in the match.
Well, sorry, I shoot who. God, I keep forgetting
It's
these people's.
Dijak, Trick Williams, Josh Briggs, Braun Breaker, and Tyler Bates.
Tyler Bates, just to make it fresh.
Okay,
Go with
fair
a guy
enough.
like that.
Jeez, I don't know. This could go any other way.
Well, Tyler Bates has nothing going for him right now, and he's
well,
just, you know what I mean?
I heard he was going
I
to get
say-
moved up to
I
the main
say-
roster.
No, God, no. I think they should just release him, cut ties, say good luck on your future endeavors.
I don't know.
He needs to go back on the Indies and reestablish
You know what?
himself.
I'm actually
No,
gonna-
he just needs to hook up with Trent Seven and go over and do a bunch of indie promotions. That's all he needs to do.
You know what?
He can get an impact so easily.
You know what? I'm
Since
gonna
they're
That's
going-
what I just said.
Good.
Oh, okay, sorry. I keep mishearing things.
I'm going with Tyler Bate on this one. Again, it really doesn't matter who wins too much here. Next. And now we have the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge for the opposite. Number one contender for NXT Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton versus Lash Legend versus Blair Davenport versus Kalani Jordan versus Fallon Henley. So, I wish Jesse were here because he could just say it right now. Is he in the chat? No, he's not. Okay. Let's see. Qualifying matches for the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge also began on the November 7th episode of NXT. Tiffany Stratton became the first qualified entrant by defeating Fallon Henley. The following week, hey, you may not be on camera, but I still have it, so bonk, bonk, bonk. Don't even.
I love cavemen.
Bruh, that is not what I mean at all. Okay, the following week, Lash Legend qualified by defeating Roxanne Perez. Boo. November 21st episode, Blair Davenport qualified by defeating Thea Hale. The following week, Kalani Jordan qualified by defeating Kiana James. December 5th episode, there was a last chance fatal 4-way match between Henley, Perez, Hale, and James, and Henley won. Go first, Sheepster.
Tiffany Boob Job Stratton.
Boob Job Stratton.
What? She
Yep.
did.
Hey, she's really good at basketball.
Yeah, because that's what
You ever seen her dunk?
does.
You ever seen her dunk herself?
Hey.
Okay, Jesse says Blair Davenport or Tiffany Stratton. Cora Jade returns to attack Roxanne
Dude.
Perez. Now go, Quai Jam.
Well, Blair Davenport's literally 2 months away from being released, so I'm sorry, but they tried with her, and I'm sorry it's not working out. So Tiffany Stratton's who they're putting all their money in that whole women's division right now. That's where they put all their eggs now. And I ain't talking about I ain't talking the women that are dying in her currently, but still.
Oof, I mean, I can't argue with either of you there, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with
see.
Tiffany Stratton as well. Maybe we
Yeah.
can have her have an actual reign that isn't usurped. by
You're trying to
someone
make her Charlotte
who
Flair
can-
right now. She's really got that Charlotte Flair momentum right now.
Yeah, but honestly, we're not there yet, and it's not that egregious.
You mean where she's handed things?
We're not there yet, at least, yeah, but Stratton for the win. Next. Ilya Dragunov versus Baron Corbin for the NXT Championship.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, this is happening. Wait a minute. Okay, after Ilya Dragunov's successful defense of the NXT Championship on Night 2 of NXT Halloween Havoc, Baron Corbin attacked Dragunov backstage and threatened him. On the November 14th episode of NXT, Dragunov attempted and tried to try and attack Corbin after the latter's match. I can't talk right now. Corbin stopped and attacked him. Dragunov accepted Corbin's challenge for an NXT Championship match at Deadline. All right, Sheepster, you know what to do.
Ilya Dragunov wins in 3 minutes. He's gonna kill him.
3
And he's gonna
minutes
bust
against
him
Baron
open.
Corbin. Don't put Corbin out. Count him out. Okay, let's see.
I counted him out after he lost his hair.
Whatever. All right. Jesse says Dragunov, and now you get to speak, Jam.
This is a one-sided match, dude. This is like filler booking that AEW is currently doing, at least on Collision, but not counting the Continental Classic. So, yeah, I mean, Baron Corbin is a guy who they should have just released a long time ago because they didn't do anything with him. They're just repurposing him. And like I said, when you have a company of over 200 wrestlers under contract as of 2021, and then you release 100 of them, what else? They still can't find places for these people. Even they keep them. You know what I mean?
Like
that's bad. That's bad management of talent, dude. That's terrible management of talent. But anyway, I digress.
It's like
my boy
brand. Go on.
They don't need a third brand.
Third company.
God, they got more brands and cereals from Post.
I had a Freudian.
I mean, come on.
I had a Freudian slip there.
Oh yeah, I slip my Freudian every day. That's why my psychology classes go so slow. Anyway,
Really?
Come on,
so
that was clever.
Yeah, it was clever. Come on.
As long as my dad doesn't beat me unlike yours did.
No.
Okay,
he can't put up much of a fight when he's in an urn in my closet keeping out the mosquitoes. Okay, thank you. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by that avocado-shaped guy we call Sheepster. Definitely Dragunov, dude. Unrivaled. Come on.
I think we're all unanimous agreement.
Yeah.
Ilya
unrivaled.
Dragunov for the win. Whatever. Next. This is Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee for the North American Championship. So, July 18th episode of NXT, Dom Mysterio defeated Wesley to win the North American Championship after interference from his Judgment Day stables. End his fucking run in NXT, please. Just end it right now. I can't take it anymore. I'm serious. After failing to regain the title at the Great American Bash, Lee set his sights on the NXT Championship, and he failed to win at NXT Heatwave. September 12th episode of NXT, he failed again to become the #1 contender for the championship. He was seen cleaning out his locker, and when asked about it, he said he was going home and that he was done. But 1 month later, he was not done. Night 2 of Halloween Havoc, and he went after Mysterio after his successful title defense. 28th, Mysterio, the week before, demanded Lee defeated 3 former North American champions in a fatal 4-way to earn a match against Mysterio at Deadline. Unfortunately, Wesley actually has a legitimate back injury, and the following week, he was not medically cleared to compete. So SmackDown's Dragon Lee has replaced him, and he will face Dominic Mysterio with Dom's father, Ray, in Dragon Lee's corner. Go Sheepster.
Neither of them. I'm going for the referee.
No, you have to pick one, or I'm going to have to flip a coin for you.
Dirty Dom retains.
Fucking course. Jesse says, if I could just... Wait a minute. Hold on.
I think he says finish the story first, then his pick.
Please stop.
Okay, sorry.
I think he forgot to actually mention that. Wait, I did put that
Yeah,
match
he
down,
didn't.
I?
Yeah.
Oh, I put the
No,
match
he didn't.
down. I put the match down. Oh, no, he did forget. Oh, shoot. I guess he's going to assume Dominic probably is retaining, because let's be
Everybody's
honest.
assuming that.
Yeah, because let's be honest. You know what? Go Quiet Jam and then I'll speak.
I think it's the worst. I think it's one of the worst creative decisions they ever met in giving anything to Dominic Mysterio and making him nothing but a heat generator and not an actual legitimate wrestler. Just a guy that they throw into the ring to be ragdolled and beaten and to run away and to pretend he's Eddie Guerrero, being a cosplay of Eddie Guerrero, and he'll never be Eddie Guerrero. He'll just be
He's
nothing
Eddie's
but
son.
I don't care. I don't care if he's the son of half of the AAA and CMLL roster. And knowing how Rey Mysterio gets around, it does not surprise me. So I hate to say this, but Dirty Dom is going to paint.
Rey Mysterio's wife gets around.
Oh no,
Angie.
You mean his masks get around?
Angie, fucking
Fair enough.
dude. Let's
tell it to El Santo.
Santos
Oh, God.
Escobar.
El Santo,
Whatever.
greatest luchador of all time.
Whatever. Go on.
I did.
Oh,
I just picked it. Dom to retain.
I agree. Fucking.
And I hate to
Dominic
say that.
Mysterio,
I hate to be a grown
honestly.
man saying that, but
Oh, really? We're all
I hate
grown
it.
men.
I hate being a grown
Nice.
man to say that.
We're all grown
LA
men. We
Knight.
just said it.
LA Knight. LA Knight.
You might as well put LA Knight up against the merchandise stand at every show.
Well, you know what that means. Next match, Roxanne Perez versus Kiana James. On night 1 of NXT Halloween Havoc, after Perez defeated Kiana James in a doubles playground match. And then 2 weeks later, James agreed with Tiffany Stratton that Perez should not be in the Iron Survivor Challenge. James cost Perez her qualifying match, and Perez in turn costed James hers. On the, December 5th episode, Ava... Yeah, Ava.
Oh, that's a heck of a speech
Seriously?
impediment.
Just Ava? Oh my god, you dumb motherfuckers! We seriously cannot stop with the name shortening even in NXT. Oh my god.
What?
When the fuck did they shorten her name to just Ava? You know what I'm actually reminded of when I hear that name? Just this one episode, the infamous Ricky Lake episode with the wig pull. There, I said it. I don't give a fuck right now, because that's what happens, because that was the alias the woman who got her wig snatched was using. Oh, go look it up. That was fucking one of the craziest moments in daytime tabloid talk show history. Sorry, I could go on about other shit right now. Can you tell?
I thought that was me doing the striptease on Celebrity Jeopardy.
No.
You would.
No.
Of course I would.
No.
I gotta take all the attention off of Becky Lynch being the stupidest woman in WWE.
Seriously, when did she
hey.
just get her name shortened? When did she get it shortened here?
I don't know. Whenever men look at her,
February 14th, 2023. Wait, it was shortened in February of this year? How the hell did I just notice that now? No, seriously. How did I just notice that now? Whatever. Have I even run down anyone else's predictions? No, I don't think I have, and I forgot to mention this is a steel cage match. Oh, Sheepster?
Woman number 1. I don't fucking know.
Okay, it's Roxanne Perez or Kiana James. Just pick one.
Fine, Roxanne.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
Jesse-
woman number 1.
Jesse is saying Kiana James because of Cora, but this is a fucking steel cage match, and it's designed to prevent this sort of thing. But whatever. Jam.
I honestly don't know either of these women, so I'm going to go with the woman who's got the name of a decent song by the Police, Roxanne.
Okay.
Yo.
I don't give a shit either way, so I'm just going to say Roxanne.
Also, a very good comedy written by Steve Martin, too, about a certain Chirac firefighter.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's end this.
Do we have to have the moan?
Carmelo Hayes versus Lexis King, the former Brian Pillman Jr.
Oh, man.
And would you look at that? There's no background for this match either. Whatever. Okay. So, at first I was a little hesitant with what they were going to do with him, because I always hate how they try to reshape him in WWE's image. It never lets them be themselves, really. But actually, basically...
This would count as the first. This would count as the first NXT pay-per-view or premium live event, and more Vince McMahon femining up the terminology of what used to be pay-per-view. This could possibly be the first NXT where there's literally 90% no build-up for every match. None.
Oh no!
Literally none.
Oh no!
Literally none.
Oh no! There has been. I've already
Literally
outlined it for
none.
the others. Oh, whatever.
Well, seriously, the only matches that people are interested in have absolutely no build-up. That's what I'm saying.
Isn't that
This would be the first
ironic?
NXT, and no, it's not ironic given they picked the NXT new name pay-per-view that no one ever watches.
Dead.
There is no deadline here. You know what I mean? Come on.
whatever. Look, I kind of like what they're actually doing with Lexus King or Brian Pillman Jr.
I do too. I do
Interesting.
too. That's like he's been the only guy to come from AEW and be given just a simple push. And he's making the most of it. And Shawn Michaels has been nothing but complimentary of him, saying he's rolled with the punches and he's actually adapted. Unlike what he was stuck with doing the flying blondes, the varsity blondes. Yeah, he's doing his father's gimmick. He was doing his father's gimmick with the Hollywood blondes for Stone Cold and Pillman.
But now,
so he's doing. Now, the only thing that's distracting about him is that darn facial hair. Can somebody please get me like a making of on the facial hair?
Now he's his own loose cannon, practically, as well.
Now he's his only weird guy using Sharpie pen to keep his facial hair up. It's just like, what?
Yeah, whatever.
I want to see the stencils on his shaving kit. That's what I want to see.
Get it here. All right, go Sheepster.
Oh my God. Hold on. Excuse me. Alexis King, aka the artist formerly known as Brian Pillman Jr., father to the late great Brian Pillman.
All right, and Jesse says Mellow by DQ, and now what's by Jam?
You know they're not going to be stupid enough to do a DQ in the first pay-per-view match with Lexus King. That would be the stupidest thing they could. I know not to count them out, but you got to give this kid a full match. You can't just DQ, and that would just be as death knellish as his whole entire AEW year and a half run. You know what I mean? And then they tried solo. He didn't work. He wore a leather jacket. It's like literally he was the early Jack Perry gimmick. Hello, leather jacket, bad boy, coming out to classical music. I mean, come on. Yeah. And so I say Mello's gonna now. This is all this knew the term doing the job. Well, for the first time in a while, Mello's doing the job here, and Lexus King's gonna win clean.
Wow.
I hate to say that, but you've got to give you've got to keep the momentum with Lexus King. And I know in NXT, momentum is a very rarefied element. So I say Lexus King wins clean here. Mello's already over as it is, so he can live with the L. He can live with the L.
You know what? I agree with you.
Take the L, cope, deal with it.
With Lexus King on this one.
Yeah, the kid's got great hair, ugly facial hair.
Well, that's
he looks like a Naruto character, dude. Honestly.
Well, that's it. There is no more match. Officially,
no,
this
thank
is the last
goodness.
WWE pay-per-view of this year, so we'll do
Premium
Royal
live
Rumble.
event.
We'll do Royal Rumble in January.
Premium coffee event.
Normally do, but please, easy, gentlemen. But this isn't the end
more
of stuff
gentle
for
than
the year,
gentlemen.
because quite frankly, we are not done. We have one more pay-per-view this year.
Hard to believe that AEW pulled this. I would have never thought of them slowly going towards 12 pay-per-views a year, but next year they're literally going to hit it. They just got to create one more pay-per-view with an original name, and they've done it. They've gone full WWE now.
Oh, that is not good. I was hoping they wouldn't do
They need to. They've got to build up revenue.
Oh, but how much? What? Isn't the other stuff just enough? Don't they have any
coffee?
Consideration?
Coffee. In 5 years, all right, TNA Impact Wrestling never attained at least $10 to $20 million of valuation in 11 years of activity.
They never grew
that
much.
ECW, even with the WWE reboot, didn't ever attain at least a few $1 million of value. And I can't value the burps coming out of Sheepster, but still. But in the case of AEW, they are now a $1 billion company in less than 5 years now. They were a $1 billion company. Yeah. So this makes them, whenever you try to compare them with the other imitators who try to compete with a juggernaut, nobody else has been able to do it. Nobody else. And what going to 12 pay-per-views means? Progress. It means they're going to get more money. It means they're getting more privilege. Now, for God's sake, I hope they start canceling these stupid bi-monthly specials. These tri-monthly specials. Battle of the Belts, get rid of it. It's done.
Just kill
Rampage is a glorified dark elevation now. I'm sorry to say it is. It's been that since the middle of this year. They only book like one good match on Rampage every 3 or 4 months. example of that tonight. Bryan Danielson versus Daniel Garcia in a Blue League match of the Commonwealth Classic. Or Continental Classic, might as well call it the Commonwealth Classic.
Two.
So, there's your example. And, you know, if they can get to 12 pay-per-views and they can do at least 100,000 buys per pay-per-view, more success for them. Money may not mean everything, but when you can get that kind of venture capital and then renegotiate with Warner Discovery for even hundreds of $1 million for the next 4 years per year, that's more revenue for Tony Khan to use to get the future talent that WWE will probably never get.
You know what? Whatever.
It's good. It's good news, not bad news,
Look.
not redundant news. It's good news.
Look, maybe in that sense you're right, but just on the time sense and just with everything going on and all the stupid drama and the endless other shit, it just feels, and what we talked about earlier, it's just so draining sometimes. Well, you know what? Whatever, I digress. Thank you both for being here. We'll be back in 3 weeks to do the fucking World's End podcast predictions. Just have a Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Festivus, whatever the hell you celebrate. And just be kind to each other, because quite frankly, you never know when shit's gonna just go off the rails. Just shut this off. I'm done.